It's time, everyone. Time to become as powerful as we can be. Time to achieve all that we can achieve. Time for us to save the world. Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoski, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, get ready, as we get ready for the end of Grimstone. We have the best equipment. We have the final dungeon unlocked. All we need to do is do it. But before we do it, I am, of course, going to get to max level. Because I want to get to max level. I want the party to be as strong as it can be. I want Boshm to be as powerful as they can be in UFO 50. How you doing, everybody? I hope you're doing well. This is the best chance we have of getting the cherry completion. And it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Oh yeah, also, because we're doing the intro part. Bing is good, Bing is great, Bing is who we said it be. Also, Dog is leading the party. Dog is leading the party because Dog is by far the toughest of all of us. I'm not even joking. Boshm is now the strongest. Hey, I'll be glad if max level trivializes the final boss. I'll be glad. Okay. Let's go. So, we have a place we need to go to so that we can find an optional fight. So let's go try and find that optional fight, shall we? I think the location was not there. It's over. Keep going south. No, not here. The peninsula, indeed. I've got to find the peninsula. Where is the peninsula? Where is the peninsula? At the airport, preparing to leave for Japan. Well, I hope it goes well, your journey. Need to find it. I am terrible at finding peninsulas. News at 11. It's not here. Where is it? I have no idea. The person who would know isn't here right now. They aren't here. I'll recognize it when I see it. It's seeing it that's the problem. It's not there. Or there. It's not there because that is that. That's the abyss. I'm looking. It's not there. It could be there. It's not there. It's definitely not there because that is Abyss Land. God, where is this? Where is the peninsula? Ah! Peninsula's here. Peninsula's here. Found it. I have found the peninsula. Now all I need to do is find the encounter. That is not the encounter. We are going to destroy it. Boshm's going to destroy it. Boshm's dealing 792 damage. And you're dealing nearly 500. Yup! These fights are a problem. But we need more fights. We need more power. We need to find the optional super secret fight. This is not the optional super secret fight. Hello, Zerbit. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Boshm. Your power is undeniable. That's a double slay there. And there we go. Victory has been achieved. Okay. We carry on. This is where we spent the entire stream trying to get this optional fight. This is not the fight. Do that, that, and that. Boshm's just going to slay one of them. They're going to slay another. You're going to get the other two. I need to get this game. It's a great game. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. I like the idea that Dog is leading the team. It's just a silly idea. I think I might have found the alternate super boss. I think I might have found it. It is Cube! Alright, let's see how we deal with it. I'm gonna prepare for the worst. Actually, conceal is probably what I want you to do first. You need to shield the dog. Oh! 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 Oh no! That's scary! Avatar tax, by the way, from Zerbit. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. The Avatar is greatly appreciative of your generosity and will use those sesame seeds well. Mainly to try and make sure Doc doesn't die. Okay, good news. Dog lives. Nearly 500. 1,000. Doc's okay-ish. Right. Attack. Attack. Med half on Boshm. Okay, we're alright. Ish. Next is the Bavatar attacks. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, we need to get our crits in. Okay, that's good. 1,093. Ooh, we are still fighting. Okay. Okay. So, you need to attack. You need to absolutely just do that. You need to shield yourself. Boshm resists. Ooh, interesting. You were attempting to discover Boshm's power. That was bad. You cannot discover Boshm's power. Okay. Next, you need to attack. You need to attack, and you need to shield you. Okay, that's fine. Nice crit. Ooh. Okay. Excellent. Attack. Attack. Focus. Okay, that's fine. Alright. And now 1,000. Alright. We're still in it. I'm going to presume, however, that something bad's about to happen. So let's medkit Maria. Delete? I'm sorry, what? Oh, boss is gone. 80,000 teeth and 80,000 experience. Boshm is level 44. Doc is level 44. Doc has gained Spirit 1? I'm sorry, you gained... Oh! Well, we defeated the alternate boss, which I'm glad for. The super boss has been slain. Let's head back to the Super Mega Ultimate Final place here and restock up in preparation for going back to Crocodile Land. Dog brings us to the hotel. That was a challenging fight. Absolutely worth it though. 80,000 XP gets us that much closer to level 50. Yeah, you need not a lot of experience. No, you actually need a fair bit of experience. But we're going to get there, folks. We're going to get to level 50. It's going to happen. Because the fights are going to start getting really, really quick. Really fast. So, let's sell the ointment and buy a medkit. That should be fine in terms of... Yep, our entire inventory is pretty good. 2 holy waters, 3 medkits, and the rest are coffees. And a feather. Feather is very important. We need that feather. So, let's make our way over. Ooh, how much money do we have? No, we should just keep going. How much money do we have in the bank? That's a good question. How much money do we have in the bank? You missed stream start? That's fine. We fought the super final thing. Alright, the super mega, like, ultra secret boss. Let's withdraw until we have 35,000 in there. $35,000. And then we will pop over to Crocodile Alley, or Alligator Alley rather, and slay some alligators. Because we should. With our magic horses! We will become the most powerful we can ever be. And Boshm will become unstoppable. Unstoppable. Oh, there's a fight. We do not fear you. Not anymore. Not anymore. Case in point. We are so much stronger than the last time we came here. So much stronger. 1 alligator? Boshm can finish that off by themselves. One alligator's nothing. 4 alligators? Nothing. Because that's 1 down. That's 2 down. That's 3 down. 4. 1,132 damage. Lee has leveled up and is now level 44. Maria has leveled up and is now level 44. We're not even consuming resources. You have no power over me anymore. These alligators were once terrifying. Now they are terrified of us. He just killed 2 of them. By himself. by himself. Okay, this fight might just be a little bit tedious, but we'll get it, because that's one down. That's two down. Four down. Miss. That's fine. A tiny bit of damage just means we get to spend some resources. Because we'll have to spend some resources to... Hello, Albie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We found the super hidden boss and we defeated it. So now we're here getting to max level. Which honestly shouldn't take that long. Especially now that we have Boshm, Destroyinator of the Multiverse. He can quite comfortably take care of 4 of them in one go. Ah, that's a bit of a problem. 3 of them are left, but they won't hurt that badly. Yeah, 155. Well, formality to finish this off, only 1 hit. Down! Boshm was almost half his cannon power level. Almost 1%, you mean? That fight, by the way, was nearly a quarter of the experience from the hidden boss. So this now... Oh, that is better. That is quite a bit better. He's never going to be the same level as a dedicated healer in terms of magic, but still. Every 4 of these fights is almost a super hidden boss fight. Worth of experience. How far the party has come, oh yeah. We were terrified at one point. We were worried, oh dear. We were worried that we... Oh no! Okay, that's fine. We were worried that we wouldn't be able to defeat anything, but as you can see, does hidden boss respawn? Oh yeah, probably. But it's not a guaranteed appearance, so it's not a reliable way to farm XP. This is much more reliable. And there we go. 16,000 XP and a lot of teeth. We are very close to level 45. Boshm can get even stronger. Boshm can get so much stronger. So much stronger. That was unfortunate. But there's still just 1 to go. And it won't do anything. It wasted its 1 chance. Its 1 shot at not perishing. And it squandered it. Oh well. Let me just put this charger away so that my phone doesn't get charged further. I believe I set it so that it wouldn't overcharge. Hang on. Just me sorting out things. Hang on, it's okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just checking stuff. Sorry about that. I was quiet. You may have thought, what's Kiko doing? Kiko is thinking deep thoughts. And then ignoring those thoughts as he destroys alligators. 1 alligator, if you recall, back in the past, was a horrifying thought. We didn't want to face 1 alligator. Now 6 alligators is a minor inconvenience. There are tougher fights. They're in the final dungeon, but they're not great to get experience of. I do have a fizzy beverage. I actually have a fizzy beverage and another fizzy beverage. The first fizzy beverage is a very slightly caffeinated one. This one that follows it is not. Yep. Ooh, all once. Oh, poison. Well, we can deal with that next time, after the round is done. Because the round will be done. Boshm doesn't miss. Well, he doesn't get the guaranteed miss. So, skill, this, anti, there. All good. We need to slay more. We need to slay more alligators rather. How goes it? Goes well. We are probably about to get to, ooh, that's a miss there. About to get to level 45 out of 50. So there'll only be 5 levels left. And we're pretty strong. Miss. And attack up. You squandered this opportunity. Squandered it. Because Boshm can one-shot you. And I don't even have any control over... And Lee can one-shot 2 of them at one go. And there's U3. U3, formality. Absolute formality. Yeah, we might be drastically over-leveled for the final boss, but what better way to get the cherry ending and not have anyone perish than be ridiculously over-leveled? Doc is level 45. So you now have 36 evasion. You have 39, you have 51, and you have 63. You have more evasion than matters. 822 there. 822 damage. This is because you can just keep making Boshm more powerful with money. Boshm, speaking of which, is leveled up. More speed and more evade. No more attack, I'll note. Just speed and evade. Well, do that. Is the cherry nobody up? No, it's just nobody dying in the final boss. It would be incredibly difficult to do this game with nobody dying at all, considering that there are instant death abilities that the enemies can use on you. It's just the final boss. And I imagine you could just restart the... Oh, there's Lee. The final boss fight. If somebody perishes. You have a lot of MP now, Doc. I remember when you had basically none. 4 should be fine. So we're level 45. We need 5 more levels. Yeah, defeating that Mega Boss basically gives you 20,000 experience each. As long as they're not dead at the end of the fight, the game doesn't count them as dead. Oh, interesting. It's good to know. Not that I think we'll have much problem when we're level 50, because, as is normally the case, the Ultra Mega Super Boss is typically harder than the actual boss. But I want to make absolutely sure, I also want to get Maria their final rifle level. I want Maria to become as all-powerful as they can. And Doc as well. And Lee. Attack? Nope. You just went with attack up. It's bold of you to presume you're going to get that turn, because you didn't. Bold of you to presume. Yeah, you need 20,000 experience, so we need... Basically, if we fought the super boss again, we get another level. There is an advantage to us doing things this way, however. The advantage of doing things this way is we get multiple fights, And multiple fights means more interest in the bank. More interest in the bank means we get more treats. And we want more treats for Boshm. I was able to do it without any deaths on the death counter by resetting when battles. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. If we perished, I would do that. What I'd probably do is fight all the way to the boss, and then reset, or rather, go back to town, and then walk my way to the boss. It was a bit tedious, but I wasn't streaming. Well, hopefully being level 50 with this team will help. Also, we have Boshm, so pretty sure Boshm is going to be able to solo that fight. Okay, Boshm need a little bit more power, but I bet Boshm could solo it. I bet he could. Hello, Gunjack, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. See, Boshm doesn't even need to crit anymore. He doesn't even need to crit to kill them. That said, we still got to be careful. I'm glad you're doing well, because 2 crocodiles can still hurt. See? 123, lucky number. Not lucky when it's hit me in the face. Ooh, a rare miss from Boshm. A rare miss. That's unfortunate. That's not, though. A clean 1,000. 18,000 XP. How many hours have you played this game already? This one, a lot. UFO 50, a lot. This has been a full-fledged RPG. Oh, look at that damage from Doc. Shorter than Final Fantasy 1, certainly, but Boshm didn't miss, he took pity. I like that logic. 50 hours? On this game? Unsure. On UFO 50, we've been playing a lot more than 50 hours. Ooh, they're going to get some hits in this time. They're going to get some hits in. Not that that's going to do very much. I don't remember how many streams of this game we've done. God, you became so much more powerful, Lee, when you learned how to dual wield. Dual wielding really helped. It's pretty long. But here's the thing. UFO 50 is 50 games. This is just one of them. There have been a lot of games before this, including another RPG. So we've had a lot of games. This is just the most comprehensive one to date. We've had platformers, puzzle games, a Metroidvania. We started this at stream 36, so maybe 12 streams. 12, 13. We've played this a lot. And this is only one party composition. You could absolutely take a different party. You could take less than a full party. You could just take dog. You could cheat, as I've been told, and have 4 dogs. Just have a game that plays itself in combat. 14. Well, if it's 14 streams of about 3 hours each, then you're looking at... yeah, 14 games of 3 hours each. It's not 50. We're getting there, though. Oh, I say we're getting there. This will be probably the last stream of the game. This game. Not UFO 50. There are other games after this one. Boshm's level 46. Dog's level 46. So that means 4 levels to go. This will get Maria and Lee to level 46, because they're a little behind. Not that that's going to matter when we get to level 50, because XP won't matter. And pow. 700 on a standard hit. Lee's doubled up. You piqued my interest, I gave this one. It's a really good game. Yeah, 30 odd hours. We are indeed Kinshare going for ultimate power. We are getting to level 50. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get to level 50. And we're also going to give Boshm all of the stat enhancing treats that you can. All the stat enhancing treats. We are at 360 odd thousand money. That's a lot of money. What's the maximum amount of money you can hold on to? Is it $1 billion? We'll find out, I suppose. We'll find out. You know what? When we get to 400,000, I'm going to bail out and buy some treats for the dog. Bail out and buy some treats for the dog. Yep. Oh. That's unfortunate. To a left. Miss and miss. The alligators are consistently missing now. They are consistently missing. That's good. 12,000 teeth, which brings us up to 380 odd thousand. 400,000 will be 8 treats for Boshm. That will make Boshm have even more health. And even more attack and even more defense. Okay, that's a little more. One more big fight with... alligators will probably do the trick. 720. Bearing in mind, Boshm might get more melee power-ups. Dog's not going to be getting any more pistol ones. I don't think Lee's getting any more melee ones. That's 9,000 teeth. That is incredibly close to 400,000. Alright, one alligator. One. Alright, so we'll use the feather just to make some space. Big is good, big is great, big is we celebrate. Then we will heal. Is there any point in healing? No. No, what we'll do instead is we'll just sell a medkit. That'll make room so that we can get some treats. Dog wishes to sell a medkit. Yep. We will sort our inventory. How are your stats? 79 defense, 80 defense. So if we give you 2 defense ones, and then the rest attack, you'll have more defense than Lee. Also, 66,000's in here. So we can get another treat. We can get 9 treats. So if we get 3 defense treats and 6 attack treats, Really what I want to do is drop a medkit. Yeah, I could have sold it. But that way, we have room. So let's go get ourselves some treats. Get 3 defense, 6 attack. And then Boshm will become even stronger. Too strong, probably. Too strong. If such a thing is possible. Okay, Boshm is already a bit too strong, but do we care? We do not. Right. Sort out the inventory, so we have 3 empty spaces. I'm become Dog Destroyer of what? Pretty much! So, let's buy some treats. Defense. 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 Right. Use all of these, please. 4 defense. 5 defense. 6 defense. So, Boshm's defense is now 94. Boshm's defense far exceeds any other member of the party. And now we got him 3 attack treats. He also has 870 health. Now he has 923 health. We can only stop once he has more than the rest of the party combined! Yeah, speaking of which, he now has another 3 attack treats coming his way. Okay, so Boshm now has 966 health, 214 attack, and 94 defense. For point of reference, Maria has 265 attack. Lee has 199, so Boshm now does more damage than Lee, and has more defense than Lee. Boshm is now superior to Lee. So we'll figure out if we will figure out if we can have more than 999 health. We will! I think we can. Because dog. I'm starting to feel sorry for Biggin. Don't feel sorry for Biggin. Biggin's a jerk. Alright, we'll go up here. Go grab ourselves a feather. But Biggin's good. Biggin is not. Biggin is not good or great. Biggin is not who we should celebrate. Biggin's a jerk. I'm actually not going to buy any medkits. I want space. Then explain. Okay, what if I... Please move. What if I told you that people are just saying that? We can actually just go this way. And just saying it doesn't make it true. Like I, for instance, could say, oh look, the throne wish list is about to be emptied because everyone will pledge to it. And that's not going to happen. See, saying it doesn't make it so. Big and bad, big and mad, big and makes us really sad. Did I actually... Ooh. I don't think I actually... yeah, I didn't actually rest at the thing, did I? But fine. It's not like things are hurting us very often these days. At all. Oh. Gonna be ambushed. Bye. Really? Behold Boshm now. 626 damage on a standard hit. 626 damage on a standard hit. It just happens. It's like people just have magic. This is a world with angels and demons, after all. A world with strange cactus lands. Yeah, Boshm is just now going to become the strongest person in the team. It's not even a joke. We are, that is true, we are actually in hell right now. This is a truth. We are in hell. Good thing we have infinite ammo as well. Ammo is just a mechanic that's not tracked. Yeah, I think with the dog treats and all the money we can get, Boshm could probably reach a point where they could just carry the entire team by themselves. See, 981 damage. They nearly have enough damage to out-damage Maria. Nearly. I think Boshm eventually will out-damage Maria. But maybe not, because Maria will get some more gun power. But then again, Boshm might get more bite power. All these things could happen. Probably heal. We took a tiny amount of damage. The soundtrack of all the games in this collection are really good. Boshm's good, Boshm's great, Boshm's who we celebrate. Don't give Boshm an ego here. Boshm's already powerful enough. Maria's still... yeah, Maria's still gotta get her max rifle. That's true. But the main part... ooh, but the main part about Boshm is I don't even control Boshm. I don't control Boshm. Boshm just does what Boshm does. And Boshm's in the top row here because Boshm has the highest defense. And so Boshm is actually the tank. They are the tank, they are the damage dealer. They are everything. Boshm is a force of balk. Yeah, Boshm is immune to blind. Yep, because I have no control over him. So Boshm will just attack, and it'll be fine. And because he now has the focus neckerchief, that means, well, he's had it for a while, that means he's more likely to crit and barely misses. And when he does even get a standard hit, he can one-shot Alligator. And so can Lee, and so can Maria. All of the party can one-shot... oh, level 47. All the party can... you didn't get any stats. Oh. You didn't get any stats. All you got was health and magic. That's interesting. Boshm got speed. Okay. So, stat increases are starting... ah, happens. Bad roll. Eh. It happens. I'm not that fussed. We are pretty strong. We are pretty strong. Lee gained attack and defense. Maria gained attack. So Boshm is now at 980 health. I guess I have to settle for near godhood. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We might get to level... ooh, we might get to level 50 faster than I thought. Clearly what we need to do then is just see how much money we can get. And, although then again, we do also have to go through the dungeon. We do have to defeat that boss that we encountered. And then defeat the next boss. So it might take a little while. Double slay there. And there we go. 11,000. How much more XP do we need to gain these levels? That's not a lot of XP. It's like 20,000. Maybe a little bit over 20,000. That said, we've already slain some alligators. And by some, I mean yes. And by yes, I mean all of them, and yet more keep coming. So really, it wasn't all of them. Ooh, that was unfortunate. That's better though. 738 with a standard hit. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how strong we have become. This was a challenge when we started doing this. What, last stream? Last stream this was a challenge? And now I just press A. And win. Sometimes they get a chance to hit me back, and they usually don't. Sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 6. But every time there's not enough. Every time there's not enough. And there we go. How much money now? Enough for just shy of 2 treats. It's gonna be weird playing a different game after this. It's gonna be weird playing a different game. I'm like, oh! I've got to figure out other controls. This is when Kigo becomes a only play Grimstone streamer. Just plays Grimstone every time. All Boshm run. Just 4 versions of Boshm. Boshm, 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 and Boshm. Ooh, you actually got an attack in. 24-hour stream of Grimstone when? Never. I am generally not going to be doing 24-hour streams because, oh my word, a 24-hour stream would destroy me. You don't see the toll that a 24-hour stream takes on someone. It's rubbish for the body. Body does not like it. Sitting in one place for all that length of time, staring at a screen all that length of time, not sleeping, trying to engage with people socially for a whole day, 24 hours. It can be hard enough sometimes for 3, or a whole work day of 8. So 24, you really have to prepare for that. And I just couldn't. I really just couldn't. It would destroy me. Also, the other thing to consider is I have neighbours. And I'm pretty sure the neighbours will not appreciate me making content at the wee hours of the morning. If I lived in a house by myself, and it was detached, and so I didn't have noise problems, that'd be less of a concern, but it is a concern. I mean, I'm not even planning that for my 40th, although I will be streaming in the evening for my 40th. I need to think about what I'm going to do for Friday. I have not thought about what I'm going to stream this coming Friday. I really need to think about that. Because I know you were saying it in jest, but I thought I'd give the honest and straightforward answer. go, here's the reason why I wouldn't do it. You're very close to getting to level 48. See, we're already nearly level 48. Already nearly there. So Boshm might not get much stronger. Okay, Boshm's probably going to get stronger because we get money from the encounters we fight inside the final dungeon. Neighbours obviously be watching the stream. No, neighbours will be complaining that I'm making too much noise late at night. That's why I try to end my streams at, 10 PM my time, so that I'm not causing a disturbance to people. And there's all the alligators. Well, 4 of them. It's all the ones for this fight. Yeah, I don't think my neighbours watch what I do. I do not think they do that. Ooh, that was unfortunate. But I'm sure it won't hurt too badly. Considering you didn't even attack. I'm surprised there hasn't been a reskin of the alligators. 48 for Boshm. Attack, defense, and speed. Attack, defense, speed, and... Okay, that makes up for the level where you got nothing, Doc. You got everything. That makes up... Okay, 999. I don't think health goes above 999. I don't think it goes above 999. Well, we'll find out next level, I guess. I guess you will find out next level. When Boshm gains another level up. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Maria leveled up. Maria got a good level up. I doubt there'll be an overflow error. The game's probably well coded enough that that wouldn't happen. Like, they wouldn't have put the mechanic of being able to buff up Boshm without realising that this could happen. No, not everyone will reach Don 60. Maria and Doc are nowhere near. Lee might make it, but Doc absolutely not. Maria absolutely not. I think Lee will get close. Well, I'll show you. Yeah, 38 evade, 41 evade. Yeah, 53, he's not going to get that. How's things? We are level 58 and Boshm has got to 999 health. We think that 999 is the maximum. And if 999 is the maximum, Boshm is just going to get attack buffing suites from now on. Maybe with Conceal? Maybe. Maybe. Thought 50 was the max? Is 50 the max? I don't know. In which case, Lee has made it, but evade apparently was 60. Either way, if it's 60, Boshm has made it. If it's 50, Boshm and Lee. Either way, they're pretty strong. Party's pretty powerful. 3 of them lived. 3 of them lived. And soon none of them are about to live. And one more. Pow! Okay, how much more XP do we need? That's not a lot of XP. That's not a lot of XP at all. It's gonna be weird fighting enemies eventually just for teeth. You don't lose XP. At that point, you'd be just doing it for the money and the fun of the battle system. But we're so powerful right now that we can one-shot almost everything we encounter. Almost everything. And it does depend on my ability to correctly time things. Like that. And that. Okay, miss two of you. Miss. And yeah. Yeah, that would have been a huge amount of XP a week ago. Oh yeah. 2 alligators taken out in 1 strike. 16,000 XP, 14,000 teeth. Boshm is less than 20,000 XP away. So just 4 more fights of 6 alligators will do the trick. So if we say like 30 alligators, that's basically a level. And every alligator is worth 2,400 teeth. Plus, we're getting the interest in the bank. We will find out if Boshm can gain more health next level. I don't think Boshm will. I think it would just be spell points. Spell points, I might add, that don't go anywhere. Okay. Another one. How many alligators can be down this alley? The answer may surprise you. It's yes. Yes, alligators. Getting closer. Money's at 2 to 27,000 rather. Bleh, words. It's a clown car of alligators. You're not wrong. I'm just one-shotting alligators. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's a shame that Maria can't, with that rifle, shoot twice. But then again, it's such a powerful gun. Yeah, everything is going into attack with Boshm now. Everything. We want Boshm's attack to get as high as possible in the hopes that we can get close to Maria. I don't think we're going to exceed Maria, but we're going to get close. We want Boshm to hit the hardest, be the toughest. He's already the fastest. Boshm stronger than any person. Any alligator, angel or demon. And he only has one eye, but the neckerchief he's wearing magically gave him his eye back. Maybe he was just keeping his eye closed so that he would give the opponents a fighting chance. Maybe that's what it was all along. He wanted to play fair. Now he is no longer playing fair. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. Kiko making stuff up happens more often than you think. Fighting alligators in Alligator Alley, that also happens more often than you think. But not in real life, though. If I encountered an alligator in real life, I would not fight it. PSA, folks, do not fight an alligator. I know this may seem obvious, but I'm just saying it, so that you don't think you can fight an alligator. Just don't. You only need 2,000 XP. Okay. So my next big alligator fight, this is not it, we'll get Boshm a level and we'll see how much health he gets. This is when he goes down to 2 health. And we get sad. But I imagine that's not what's going to happen. But I have plans later today. Could your plans not be fighting an alligator? I think fighting an alligator would be a mistake. So, the penultimate level is nearly upon us. Penultimate level is nearly upon us. That was terrible. That was really bad. But it decided not to do anything, so we're alright. And there we go. Boshm leveled up. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Doc got another really bad roll there. So, 999 is the limit. You don't get higher than that. He can dig everywhere. So, Lee might get very close to 999, by the way. He's not going to get there, but he's going to get very close. Unless he gets some really high health rolls. This will get Lee and Maria to level 59, or 49 rather. 20, ooh. Okay. He's gonna get very close. He's gonna get very close. What's left in the game? Getting to level 50 in the final dungeon. And whatever else we choose to do. $30,000. Anything left is to punch God in the face. Literally. And I've been told they're having Boshm 1,113 damage on a crit. Boshm is doing over 1,000 damage on crits now. Over 1,000. Just put that into perspective. What's after this? The next game in UFO 50. Did he eat a hole? I don't know. But I must warn you, Boshm is going to get even stronger. Because we have capstone abilities, hopefully. We have capstone abilities. Level 50 will hopefully give the party some cool stuff. It might not give Lee anything. Might give Doc another healing power. We know it gives Maria more rifle skill though. Because Maria right now has rifle 4. You have melee 3, you have melee 4, you have pistol 3. I don't anticipate Doc getting pistol 4, but that's it, pistol 3 is pretty good. Note that someone said there was a character that could use every single... Ooh, strategy game. Every single weapon, but they weren't good at all of them, like they only got level 2 and everything. Doc is better with pistols than that person is. Also, Boshm's just gonna get stronger. We are not done. We are not done with getting stronger. Boshm can keep getting stronger because we can keep feeding Boshm the dog treats. He can just get mightier. Boshm is a good boy indeed. We have also learnt in the story that, surprise, surprise, maybe the person that the angel was sent to deal with at the beginning of the game, Lily O'Mule, may not have in fact been bad. She may have in fact known about the true purpose of Biggin. And was trying to warn people. And now it's up to us. Ooh, 5-2. Biggin might actually be Boshm. No, Biggin is not Boshm. I'll tell you why, because we are stronger than Biggin by now. Biggin's in trouble. We missed. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, one hit went through. Well, I don't think the angel that did the thing didn't realize what they were doing. Like, I don't think the angels even know what's happening. The angels are being left in the dark as much as the demons are, as much as humans are. They don't know. Only a few people know. Yeah, Bull can only get 2 weapon skills, but he can quit the toughest armor and buff his own defense. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. That's the first coffee we've used in ages, by the way. So basically, he's a hit point tank. You give him the best armor, he has lots of health, you haven't buffed his defense, and then he just sits there and is untouchable. Kind of like Boshm. It's a good coffee. It's very good. Because we have Maria, we only need to pay 1,000 for it, as opposed to other parties that don't have Maria that would need to pay 10,000. Like, we can get 50 coffees for the price of 1 dog treat, whereas other party members could only get 5. See, for us, coffee is just a consumable that we can just buy and it'd be easy. And oh yeah, Boshm can also take hits for other characters, to be fair, but let's just do that. How much experience do we need now? Really not much more. Really not much more. Then we get to level 50. Then it's maximum. This game is very long. It's an RPG. Like, some of the RPGs on the NES were long things. Boshm has Survivor. That is true, Boshm has Survivor. Yep. That. We have... You have Survivor 3. You have Dual Wielder. You have Spirit. No, I mean, Bull has the ability where you can take it of another character. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's only 1/50th the whole game. That's true. It is only 1/50th. But some of the earlier games were a bit shorter. And some of the other games that we've played recently have been quite short. And some of the games we haven't completed. Some of them we just played enough to get the cherry in there, or the item, and then moved on. Because some of them are incredibly hard. There are some of these games I'll probably never finish. And that's fine. Boshm has occasionally jump. He does. That's when a character would otherwise die. And the higher your rank in survival, the more likely it is it will happen. And Boshm has survivor. Oh no. Boshm has survival, which means he's more likely to not perish if he gets to 0. He sometimes does jump in front of attacks. That's just what Dog does. I don't know if there's actually a status thing for that. Also works for Execute, which is nice. Give me one moment, I'm just pouring myself a beverage. the other fizzy beverage. You'll also be interested to know that I have signed myself up for a very different kind of 40k tournament in a little bit. It is a 1,000 point tournament where I would team up with another person to make a 2,000 point combined force, go up against another 2,000 point combined force. And Legends units are allowed, so I'm bringing all of my Legends stuff. I'm bringing my Siphon Interceptor, I'm bringing my Sicaran Venator, I'm bringing my Bike Squad, I'm bringing my Tech Marine on bike, and my Marine on bike, the Imperial Space Marine. I'm just gonna have a whale of a time, bringing all my Legends units and dackering and having a blast. Because why not? Why not? It's not meant to be a super serious thing, so why not do it? And admission is a third of the price of the previous tournament I went to. So I can't really complain about... Ooh, double miss. Can't really complain about that because admission's only £10. Ooh, wow, it's a lot of misses. Ooh, that's a lot of misses. You got really unlucky there. Look at all those misses. Okay, misses have stopped now. And that's never gonna miss. Normality has returned. And how's our XP doing? We are very close. Less than 6,000. Less than 6,000 XP. Well. Yeah, I got lucky that some fizzy beverages were being reduced to clear, so I was able to get some. I'll probably not be able to get any next time. But we'll see. We'll see. Is this going to be enough to level up Boshm? No! No, that wasn't enough. This one might be, though. We might get to level 50 with Boshm here. Well. Oh, that's terrifyingly powerful. And... oh, miss. Ooh. That's okay. They missed too. Excellent. 733. And nearly 1,000. Boshm's level 50. Attack up, defense up, speed up. Boshm gained melee 5. Oh no. Doc leveled up. Doc gained... Doc 4? Oh! Doc 4? Oh, that is ridiculous. Also, yeah, we're not going to be getting to level 51. We need the rest of the party to get to the next final level. We need Lee's ability. We need Maria's ability. Maria's ability is going to be very, very important. Oh! One more fight. One more fight. It might not even be this fight. This was much faster than I thought it would be. Yeah, once you get this place, it's just so speedy. Alright. Is this going to be it? Lee's level 50. 29, attack, defense, speed, evade. Lee has gained Spirit 3. Maria has leveled up. Attack, defense, evade, Rifle 5. So, Lee is 3 hit points off maximum. Maria is 39 hit points off maximum. Doc is over 300 experience from maximum. Well, The good news is, we can now feather out of here. Big is good, big is great, big is who we celebrate. Now let's see how much money we have. I imagine Boshm and Maria have a Gimli Legolas account. They probably do! Hooray supporting Kiko! Hello, Boshm! That is 28 months. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you! Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. Which means you have a Prime sub, you spend your life. You spend it on me! I mean, I would say that... Ooh, that's 53,000! That's another treat! Okay, let's put back in a little bit more money. Let's put in 5,000. We need some money in there. And how the worshippers would react, well, I imagine the plot will tell me. It still only counts as one. Right, let's go. Okay. Let's look at our stats. So you have 96 defense, 84 defense. Realistically, Boshm doesn't need more defense. All Boshm needs is attack. So let's make Boshm unstoppable. Let's make Boshm unstoppable. Let's get him all the attack he can get. Might need to get a little bit more money so we can get some resources. He also won't need more attack, but we're in it to... Exactly, he doesn't need it. But we might as well, considering how silly things are going, we might as well keep on being silly. Yes, yes. One of them is Mr. Blue from the Rail Heist game. That is Maria's horse. Right, let's get Dog Tree Day. Dog Tree Day. Dog Tree Day. Dog Tree Day. Don't have any space. Well. Sort. That must be. 10 attack. I don't care about maximizing it. 12. 12. 9. Yeah, I want more of these. Yeah, I'm not done. Oh, you thought I'm done? You think 259 attack is enough? No! 10 more. 10 more. 8 more. 9 more. Oh, you think we're done? I want one more. Right, Boshm's attack is now 304. It's 304. So we need a little bit more money just to stock up on our feather and just to stock up on the feather. So let's get a little bit more money to stock up on the feather and coffee. It shouldn't be too hard. Just go over here, find that little area. The peninsula. We will stop here. Yeah, Dog is a little bit strong now. Dog probably dramatically outdamages Maria. In fact, I know Dog dramatically outdamages Maria. Because Dog has way more attack. Hello. Case in point. Dog, please attack. 1,741. Yep. You do that much, and Maria, just shy of 1,000. Yeah, Boshm is... Dog, please attack. Kiko, right before a massacre. Yep. Hello, Alias, how you doing? Yeah, Dog is incredibly powerful. Dog is ridiculously powerful. We just need a little bit more money. Coffee, coffee, coffee. So about 2 more fights should be enough. Dog is leading the party. This is because, alias, Dog has the highest health, the highest defense, the highest evasion, the highest speed, and the highest attack. Dog is now the strongest member of the party. I'm not even kidding. Dog is now the strongest member of the party. By far. Even a regular hit is more than 1k, yeah. And here's the thing. Dog can get even stronger. Dog can get even stronger. Because we have to go through the dungeon and get more resources. So we are just going to... We're just doing this to get some coffee and a feather. Then we're going to go to the dungeon, defeat the boss that's there, and then we're going to see what happens. Oh dear. Yeah, it's fine. He's still pretty strong. Oh, we got him! We got him in the pre-stream. We destroyed him. He got very well and truly destroyed. Right. The mine is here. The mine is here. So, we can get 1, 2, 3 coffees. 2, 3. Honestly, we'll keep the lasso. Yeah, Boshm has max health. Lee is 3 off. Maria is 39 off, and Doc is like 300 plus off. Boshm has all the health, Boshm has 304 attack, 97 defense, 58 vitality, 79 speed, 64 evade, and 108 resistance. He has more resistance. He has more speed, more defense, more vitality, more health, more attack than any member of the party. He is the strongest member. And he started off as the weakest member. He can one-shot any encounter. Or any monster that we encountered so far. And if he crits, even better. There we go. His weakest aggressive member. Don't worry, we have to go get a feather. Be nice to your dogs before they become godlike and can end you in a single glance. Alright, we're going to buy a feather. We also need to rest in a tavern. Good thing I have just enough money for that. Then we're going to make our way over to the final dungeon and see if we can get through it. If we can't, we will go and run out of time. Although I've got to be honest, chances are pretty high that we're going to be able to do it. We are max level. We are as strong as we can be. Boshm is ridiculous. Boshm could probably one-shot the boss. Okay, probably not one-shot the boss. Boshm could absolutely solo the boss. He did nearly solo death. Alright. I believe the final area is over here. If you give me one moment. I'll be back. Me. I'm back! Oh no! They're here! Can we make it? Can we win? Let's find out. So, here's the party. We can't go that way to get to the boss there. We have to go round. Let's go round. I feel like up here leads to stairs eventually. Oh! Fight! Okay! This should be trivial. Oh! Boshm missed! Even gods sometimes miss. Oh! Yeah, these monsters don't mess around. There, that's better. 1,000 damage. Remember, it's not a miss. It's pity. Right. So. Oh, that's not a way I can even go. That's a way I can go, though. We should probably heal. It's only a few hundred. We have a bajillion coffees. So we're not really that concerned. We go up here. We need to make our way round. Getting into a fight. Oh, it's you! Oh, you don't stand a chance. Yeah. Two-shot. Remember that would take multiple rounds before? We two-shot it just then. It is gone now. Okay, we need to find some stairs down. Oh! Oh, it's this fight. Well, there's one less. That's another one down. Oh dear. We might just wipe here. Miss. Oh! I'm sorry, did you not manage to do that? Okay, now there's only 2 of them. Now there's 1 of them. Yeah, even if you're that. Okay. Okay. The holy water goes here. It's fine. We can bring him back. We should probably feather and get another holy water. I'm not even kidding. We should probably feather and get more holy waters. Just in case that happens. Maybe a few less coffees. And a couple more holy waters. Sell. Sell. Holy water. We have 5 now. Wait. I don't have a... Well, let's sell another coffee. How many medkits do I have? 1 medkit. I've messed this up completely. Hang on. Sell another coffee. And another coffee, because I do need medkits. Okay. That's still a lot of coffees. Then we get a feather, then we rest, and then we go back. We'll pick a better route to get to that middle area. What's a better stairway to get to that boss? What's a better stairway to get there? Probably the one on the far left. Yeah, that fight with the 6 assassins is a very unfortunate fight. That is the one weakness of our party. We're not good at dealing with a large group of enemies. It's the one weakness. And it was unfortunate that Doc was the one that was taken out because we had to use a healing item to bring them back. Yeah, go lower left. I need the right stairs. Oh. Why don't I do the lower left and defeat that boss, and we'll go from there. Lower left does not go to the boss. The right stairs. Okay, the stairs to the right then. We'll go there then. Alright, first fight is an incredibly easy fight. This fight I'm not bothered about. Well, let's find out. Let's find... Oh, misses everywhere. Some of these have a lot of health. They don't deal a lot of damage, though. Right stairs all the way up to the left. And floor 2. Up again, up again. Oh, down again, up again, down again. Okay. Well, you can guide me. Yeah, these are monsters we have to crit. Well, that was awful. Luckily you're gone. Though, sometimes we don't have to crit them. It takes a while to work out how the attack goes there. Yep, miss. Not a miss there, though. Those enemies just seem to have very high evasion. But that's all they've got. Let's get some healing in. Keep going. They are ghosts, that is true. Please, not 6 assassins. Okay, 4 birds. The hellbirds, we can deal with hellbirds. Case in point, we can deal with hellbirds, that's over 2,000 damage. Misses, however. Here's an interesting thing. In Phantasy Star 1, on the Master System, as you gain more and more levels, what ends up happening is that enemies that would only hit you for 1 before would start hitting you for more because of the strange way that the game does its maths. So as you're getting to a higher level, made lower level enemies more dangerous. It wasn't intended. I do remember when these were problems. It wasn't even this version of them. They basically do no damage to Boshm. It's only really the assassins that cause a problem. Are the stairs to the right or the left of here? If I get this wrong, I end up in a fight. I end up in a fight if I get this wrong. Luckily, the enemies won't pursue us until we move. Up, left, right. This way. fight anyway. Oh, this one's easy. You know, if we have to back out of here, we can just get Boshm even more treats. Just make Boshm even more mighty. You like a shortcut at the end? Excellent. Well, gonna sneeze, I think. So up here, all the way to the left in the second floor. Oh, we're gonna get ambushed. We are not gonna get ambushed. Oh ho! Does right get me up and left? I feel like going right gets me up and left. I feel like it does. Down and then left. And then up. Okay. Down, left, up. Over here. That enemy is in a place I can't even reach. You can reach me though. Okay, this fight, wonderful. Brilliant fight. Misses, however, not so good. But you just took out two. And you took out all the others. Yep. You took out all the others. This then needs to hit. And then go around here. And then there. And then we're at the fight. This way. Uh-oh. Okay. Just you. This is trivial. This is why it's trivial. You nearly one-shot that guy by yourself. In fact, your stray shots... Never mind. Maria's got this. Down. They didn't even get a shot. Why? Because... Do not question. Definitely not Biggin. It's definitely not Biggin that's in charge here. Apologies for the stipple. Oh, a miss. That's a little unfortunate. You might actually get a go. Just kidding. No go for you. There's the guy. And there's the boss. The first boss. There he's gone. Didn't even get to dock. Yeah, I've used those orbs. I think I've missed an orb. I think I've missed an orb somewhere. Not these? Hang on. Hang on, I'm being attacked. That was nearly 2,000 damage, Boshm. That was nearly 2,000 damage. That's concerning. You may be mistaken here. That's fine. We'll just take on the boss. We'll just take on the big fight. Honestly, I think we can probably do it. Hi, buddy.
So, this is Lily O'Mule's posse. It's amazing how much trouble one person can cause. But I guess that's why human souls are worth so much. A soul that's full of righteousness can energize me for years. Well, enough chit-chat. I probably said too much already.
Hey, Malice! Ah, I see you have some ads. Let me, conceal here. And conceal. And you do that. Oh, miss! Oh, that's unfortunate. Miss! Miss! Tempt! Dog resists. Well. Attack. Focus. Focus. That's one slain at. That's another slain at. And he missed. Well, I think it's time to finish him off. Miss. Okay. That didn't miss. That didn't miss. Neither did that.
Oh, dang it! I lost again. Maybe there's a chance you can actually defeat him? What am I saying? There's no way in hell.
He escapes up the stairs. Boshm didn't even touch Malice. Didn't need to. I feel like we fought him before. But yeah, that, we didn't get hit. The big man said to take your time and prepare. He's not going to go easy on you. I can't believe that Fool Zad saved you.
What? Don't act so surprised to see angels and demons together. Heh, you got a lot of guts. I'll give you that.
There he is. There he is. I think it's time to drink some coffee, everyone. What do you say, folks? We see what dialogue that Biggin has, because this is definitely Biggin, when the dog shows up.
You made Malice look the fool once again. You're the first to beat him after me. I told Malice I would spare him if he worked for me. I even gave him Lone Star. But the war must continue. Without it, your souls are so much less nutritious. Anyway, you're going to regret ever listening to that cactus goddess. After we take care of you, we'll finally take care of her. Get ready.
Okay, Malice works out. And so does Biggin. There is so much swole on display here. Okay, conceal. Conceal. Focus. 1,845 damage. $239? Miss. Attack. Focus. Attack. Miss. We'll deal with Malice first. Oh, random shot there. 225. Miss. $1,031. And Malice is not down. Malice is still not down. Punish. The entire posse is hit. Malice continues to achieve nothing. 1,097 damage. And Malice is still not down. Miss. Tries to hit Lee and misses. 47 damage. $1,078. Malice is still not down. Malice is down. Ooh! Boshm defies death and survives. Oh! You will regret that. Two swole. Max health. That's the advantage of dog right there. From 1 to 999. Also, medkit yourself. 1,219. Miss. Full heal. 794. And you missed. I think it's time to end this. 1,870. And pow! Oh, still going. Miss. Crit. Pow! Still going! $1,070. Boshm defeated God. Boshm defeated God.
Incredible power. But don't you see how strong you became because of the purpose I gave to you? Humanity is ill-equipped to find meaning in life without me. My foolish children, you will regret what you've done. What will you do now with your petty lives?
Biggin fades away. As if it was in doubt.
Humanity is stronger than you think, and we have so much meaning in our lives. Love, friendship, family, the things we build, what we sacrifice. It matters to us. Isn't that enough? Isn't it enough to be human?
Wait, you could talk? You can talk, Boshm? Well, no time to dwell on it. We need to leave now. I like that they went, wait, what?
Yeah, I've been able to talk the whole time. Just didn't feel like telling you anything.
Also, it's a JRPG, of course. That was a load-bearing god. And there they go. Riding up to the sunset. The Black Citadel destroyed, the posse escaped atop their horses and made their way back east. It was a new chapter for humanity, free from the selfish machinations of Biggin and Malice. But for the posse, there was still much to be done. It was a new chapter for them as well. In Lawbuck, humans, angels and demons met to broker peace. Cactus juice was served at the meeting. Boshm only talks after killing gods and his voice is quite hoarse. People began to rebuild El Pasje, enticed by the riches of a nearby mine. Rio Val continued to be a popular place for criminals. In Auster, some abandoned Biggin, others refused to believe he was gone. Some worshipped the posse instead. They may have done. The people of Heston worked with the soldiers of Fort Jason to destroy the Black Prism. The people of Santonio, largely spared from the war, were surprised to hear what had happened. And in Pleasant, they rebuilt the saloon. They dedicated it to Lilio Mule. There's the credits. Did it! And the Master Sword sleeps forever. Boshm hopefully sleeps now. I imagine the town where the dancer was would be slightly better off if we'd have had the dancer in our party. Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine if we'd have sorted that quest there, things might have been better for there. Oh yeah, the place hasn't left hell. But now there isn't a war between demons and angels, so hopefully things are going to be a bit better. Hell is under new management. Bishop! Just Boshm sat on the throne being like, well, I will discuss philosophy now. Still surprised you can talk. The end. Now here's a question. Did we get the cherry ending? If I return to library... Yes! We did! We did! Aha! We've cherried a fair few games! How many deaths total? We can check. 3 posse deaths, 837 battles. The cherries show in the colour of the cartridge, of the disc. If it's blue, we've used it but not completed it. If it's gold, we've completed it. If it's red, we've cherry completed it. So we cherry completed Block Koala, under great duress, Camouflage, Porgy, Divers, Mortal 2, Overbold, Valbrace, and now Grimstone. The games we've yet to complete are, not surprisingly, Bug Hunter, Paint Chase, Kick Club, Campanella, Onion Delivery, Caramel Caramel, Hotfoot, Pin Golf, Campanella 2, Rakshasa, and Star Waspia. As for the things that we need to get as gifts, we haven't got the gift from Kick Club, Campanella, Caramel Caramel, and Hotfoot. I do want to make sure before we finish streaming this game completely that we get all of the gifts for the house. I want to get all the gifts. However, some of them are pretty hard to get. Like this one, we need to win 3 matches. I can't even win 1 match. To do this, we need to get to beat Track World, which I can't even beat any of them. Caramel Caramel, we need to beat the egg. Beat the first level. And we can get that. And I believe for Campanella, we need to amass 15 spare ships. And one excited for is Night Manor. Night Manor is there. Lords of Disconia will be the next one. War has come to Planet of Discs, and the red and blue armies are on a collision course. Launch disc and camera mode. Disconia, Kikoskia, cousin. In creating the design, director KC11 was inspired by Carom, a tabletop game from India. There's also Night Manor. Oh, is this the one that's like a Mac venture? Trapped in a nightmare where you must use your wits to escape. Oh. Our only game to require a warning text, and the first game directed by longtime designer Greg Milk. We then got Elfazar's Hat, which is an arcade shooter. Pilot Quest, which is an adventure game. Mini and Max, which is a platform adventurer. You know, we could maybe next week skip Lords of Disconia and go to Night Manor for Spook Month. We could do that next time. Combatants is a strategy game. Quibble Race is a strategy simulation. Seaside Drive is an arcade shooter. Campanella 3 is an arcade shooter, and Cyber Owls is a platformer shooter strategy. Controls vary based on the mission type. But here's the thing. Do we start that now? We could. We've got time. Got a little bit of time. I'm not going to be doing the football game. Oh my, no. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go to Night Manor. Ooh. You probably shouldn't have left the party angry. Amy was out of line, but then again, she's been going through a lot. Wait, what's that? Oh, there was someone in the road. Let's start. Warning! This game contains scenes of horror and dread. Player discretion advised. Where am I? You mutter as you wake up in a strange room. The last thing you remember, Shadowgate reference, is driving your car. And then you hit something in the road? Disoriented, you try and make sense of your new surroundings. Okay. This small and dingy storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell. Years of dirt and grime cling to the walls. You shudder at the realization that you were curled up on this ragged mattress just moments ago. What do we got? There's a door. The sturdy wooden door seems to be the only way out of this room. Undivided cause wants to talk to you about it. We go, nah, it's fine. A single bulb casts a yellowish light across the room. It flickers as though it could go out at any moment. It's pretty ominous. A simple metal spoon with a flat handle. There appears to be bite marks all over it. An empty ceramic bowl. It smells like old dog food. The only window in the room is boarded up from the other side. What appears to be a closed trapdoor is a ceiling just out of reach. An oxidized metal vent. There might be ketchup. It could also be blood. You take the spoon. You take the bowl. You need to find Harvey, indeed. It looks like the vent cover can come off, but you can't seem to get a good enough grip on it with your bare hands to pry it off. You try turning the knob, but as you feared, the door is locked. Even if you could reach this trapdoor, you probably have no way of opening it. You search through the mattress only to find bugs crawling through its seams. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. So long, Quackham. I think we need to use the spoon with the bowl. It's a bit soon to be scraping the old food off the side of the bowl. Oh, okay. Spoon on this. You use the spoon to pry the vent cover off with ease. Inside the vent is a yellow piece of paper, folded and held together with a hairpin. Oh, the hairpin's going to be important. You take the folded piece of paper and the hairpin holding it together. Let us look at the paper. Lost his mind. Why? A simple bobby pin. Use the hairpin, but nothing. Okay. Can you get tired of it with everything? I mean, we can try. Use that, but that doesn't do anything. What about if we use this on this? No. Generic dialogue. You stick the hairpin into a lock and wiggle it around. The hairpin becomes stuck, but you hear the lock click open. The hallway stretches out before you, with a staircase at the end. Pale moonlight shines in from a door to your left. The wood of this door appears to be infested with some kind of fungus. There are mushrooms growing out of it. An unassuming wooden door. It's closed. An unassuming wooden door. This doorway is completely jammed with bags of garbage and broken furniture. The smell is terrible. I don't think it is either, PGW. A decorative stand with a false drawer. On top is a framed photograph of 2 children. Also a link to the Throne wishlist. Gadzooks! A framed portrait of a woman in flowing gown. Through the door you can see a living room. There's no way to open the stand. What looks like a drawer is just a decorative knob. I do the thing the game does not want me to do. The knob turns but the door won't budge. Something must be blocking it from the other side. There's also this. I probably don't want to go that way yet. Can I open this? The simple tile floor bathroom is fairly clean despite the cloying smell of mildew hanging in the air. Well, I know what's going to happen if I end up opening that curtain. Slimy black sludge clings to the inside of its otherwise ordinary toilet. mushrooms. The simple tile floor bathroom is fairly clean. Okay. The mirror on the front of this medicine cabinet betrays your tired reflection. The sink is nearly overflowing with putrid brown water. An opaque shower curtain obscures the bath. It looks like something leaked from over the side of the tub onto a nearby floor. You open the medicine cabinet. Inside you find a pair of tweezers. The medicine cabinet is open, revealing adhesive bandages, over-the-counter headache medicine, and cotton swabs. You really don't want to put your hand in that foul water. The toilet flushes loudly. Let's do it. You pull the shower curtain away to reveal a shocking sight. The mummified corpse in the tub is encrusted with mold and fungi. The mummified corpse in the tub is encrusted with mold and fungi. Something on its hand draped on the rim catches your eye. There is an ornate insignia ring on the mummy's finger. I'm gonna regret this. Try as you might, you have no success on removing the ring that seemingly fused to the corpse's finger. Okay. I've got to come back for that. Ugh, these garbage bags are mostly filled with spoiled food, wrappers and old clothes. There doesn't seem to be anything useful. Let's get this way. This spacious living room might have been a cosy place to relax if you had come to this house on better terms. Okay. Lots of things to look at. I see something on the fireplace. On the fire mantle, rather. Oh, lightning! Fun. A portrait of a couple and their children. They seem happy. A portrait of a couple. All seem happy. You flip the picture over and see The Pills Family, 1986 written on the back. Okay. Yeah, it's a good vibe. A box of wooden strike anywhere matches, very important. Gotta take those. Use them on the bowl. Use the matches on the bowl? Nothing. Okay, nothing else. I see more mushrooms. Pale moonlight shines through the windows, casting dim, somber light through the room. Inside the fireplace is a football-shaped object wrapped in cloth and tied tightly together with a cord. Whatever that thing in the fireplace is, it's too big and heavy to be carried around. A thick layer of vines push up against the other side of this sliding glass door. Can't do anything with that. Old frame photographs hang on the wall. Yeah, we haven't found a phone yet, Miner. That's the problem. Also, we're not meant to be here either. A large television encased in a sturdy wooden cabinet sits here. A thin layer of dust on this wooden coffee table makes you wonder if anyone's even living in this house. This old worn couch is threadbare at its corners. A large painting of a beautiful landscape. Behind the picture is nothing but cobwebs. You move the couch cushions away to reveal a few coins among the balls of lint where the cushions once were. Coins! An assortment of coins were found in the couch, including pennies, nickels, and dimes. We're rich! Yep. Wait, what's that? Journal entry. Oh. May the 25th, 1987. My therapist suggested that I keep a journal to write down anything that causes me stress, whether it's a minor annoyance or major one. She said it would be an excellent tool to identify and manage daily stresses. She also sent me home with a tea that is said to promote relaxation. What do I have to lose? So here's my first journal entry. Tea, eh? Turning on the TV briefly illuminates the room with a hissing static screen before the TV flashes with a pop and goes back off. Alright, that's not going to do very much. It's very good at setting things, isn't it? Let's go in here and regret it. I'm going to regret going in this room. The ceiling of this expansive foyer reaches all the way to the second floor of the house, with twin staircases leading there. Yeah, we're going back. Somebody's seen block at the front door from the other side. Ah! Which way did I come in? This way? No! This way. Yes. Horrible service one. I'm gonna light this up. You try to light the object in the fireplace, but flame just goes out. Maybe there was a way to make it more flab up oil. Oh, it shows where you came from. Okay. Right, this time. The bedroom appears to have common amenities, but nothing too specific, indicating that it's possibly a guest room. A tall wooden closet stands against the wall. A decorative houseplant that died some time ago, but leaves that remain clung to it are dry and brittle. Paintings of landscapes hang on the wall. Pale moonlight shines through the windows, casting dim, somber light through the room. More mushrooms. A simple table lamp sits atop the nightstand. The bulb inside is blackened and burnt out. A simple wastebasket that's full of crumpled up tissues, soiled with who knows what. You get uneasy looking at your reflection, which seems to distort your features in the low light of the room. There are several drawers. A small ornate jewellery box sits here. It is closed and there is a silver oval-shaped lock on the front. I cannot open that. Buried among the towels and clothing of a drawer, you find some batteries that might come in handy. Excellent. Only towels and clothing remain in the drawer. Nothing you find particularly useful. You open the drawer and notice various reading materials. Among them is a page that looks like it was torn out of a journal. Okay, we now have another one of these. Journal 5! August 2nd, 1987. I spent the past few days sick in bed with some kind of flu. Headache, nausea, etc. Sadly we can't take it, Kinshare. I was finally able to hold down some solid food. Funnily enough, my symptoms seemed to disappear the moment I had some of the tea that my therapist gave me. She didn't mention anything about it being a flu cure, but I'd like to believe that it helped. An ordinary queen-size bed with sheets laid heartily on top. Or neatly on top, rather. Journal entry 2. Okay. May 22nd. 7 rather. Things have been tense with Cheryl since losing my job at the firm. I had to calmly explain to her that our financial situation is not in jeopardy, that she continue working on her fashion design projects without having to worry about anything. I'm still pretty irritated, so I think I'm going to try a cup of that relaxation tea now. Let's open this. We open the standing closet. A single hook is hanging on the otherwise empty rack. A simple yet sturdy metal hook of about 4 inches long. You hope that the reddish-brown stains on the tip are only rust. Scratches and strange dark stains are splattered throughout the inside of the closet. Despite how tired you feel, this isn't the time for a rest. I agree. Let's go upstairs against my better wishes. A locked gate at the top of the stairs is blocking the way in. You're having trouble working the latch on this side. Okay, clearly we're not meant to go that way. Let's look around. Seen that? This antique grandfather clock stands frozen in time. There's a small hole in the face of the clock. You run your hands along the grandfather clock, but aside from the small hole in the front, you find nothing. The doorway is completely jammed with bags of garbage and broken furniture. The smell is terrible. Yeah, nothing good there. A bench and an end table with a small plant decorate this little nook. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. The second floor of the upper landing is incredibly dark. It's impossible to see anything on the second floor. What if I were to walk up there? I need to illuminate this area. Well, let's go this way for now. A fine wooden table surrounded by 6 chairs is at the centre of this lavish dining room. Also, journal entry. Journal entry 4. Missing a 3. July 18th, 1987. Today I was in the sunroom enjoying a cup of that tea. It has a unique musky aroma that's really starting to grow on me. Sadly, my piece ended when I noticed that the kids had gotten handprints all over the glass. I can only afford to have the housekeeper here once a week now, so I guess I'm the one who's stuck with cleaning it up. This place seems to have done a little better. What appears to be modern art is faintly visible through the darkness. This candelabra features 3 stems, each holding a dusty white candle that's never been lit. I have absolutely use for that. I could use it to light my way around. A very nice hanging lamp with several bulbs. It's a shame, but it seems to have burnt out long ago. Darn it! Decorative houseplant that died. A decorative houseplant sits atop a small table. On closer examination, it's artificial. Which explains why it's still there. Touching what leaves this plant confirms that it is indeed artificial. The table has been set with fancy cloth placemats. You imagine many wonderful meals were once enjoyed here. Even if there was food on the table, you don't think you'd have much of an appetite to sit down and eat right now. There's this though. An intricate ornamental egg sits atop the fine dinnerware behind the thick glass of his fancy wooden china cabinet. Egg! The china cabinet is tightly sealed. You don't even see a way of opening it. Well, I want the egg! Fine, no egg. As you step into the kitchen, the first thing you notice is the foul smell, but then you realise there's someone else with you. Huh. Can I leave? Yes, I can! Can I save? I think the game automatically saves. I really don't want to go and check him out. But I don't think there's any other way I can go. Without being able to see through the darkness, you don't feel comfortable exploring the second floor. Okay. He's still there. The knife. The edge of his kitchen knife still looks very sharp despite the scratches and stains. Do I take the knife? Your hand trembles as you slowly reach for the knife. He turns around suddenly, raising a very large cleaver in his hand. You begin to tremble in fear. Leave? 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 With your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind the curtains and cover your mouth, hoping to hide. Oh. Oh. After what feels like an eternity, you hear them turn around and leave. Despite your fear, you survived. He's gone. Which means he shouldn't be in here anymore. He's not in here anymore. Right. You take the knife. The surface of the countertop is dirty and littered with what appears to be dry blood, human hair, and pieces of rotten flesh. Thanks for the clip there. There are rather ordinary wooden cabinets fixed to the wall here. Looking through the cabinets reveals common dinnerware including plates, cups and glasses. Nothing in particular looks useful. He did not want to make friends, he wanted to kill us. Some fine decorative plates hang on the wall. A kitchen waste bin with a metal finish. As soon as you open the lid, you regret it. The rotten stench inside is enough to make your eyes water. Framing a small window over the kitchen sink is a finely crafted set of cabinets. A foul, rotten stench assails your nostrils in this dingy kitchen. Black grime seems to cling to every part of the room. An all-in-one counter unit features a built-in kitchen sink, dishwasher, cabinets and drawers. You open the dishwasher, it's empty. You open the kitchen sink cabinet to find various cleaning supplies, including a large bottle of drain cleaner. You take it. Drain cleaner! Aside from some crusty silverware, there's an empty jar of mulled dog tea that smells pungent. You decide to leave it there. Looking through the cabinets reveals common dinnerware, including plates, cups and glasses. Nothing in particular looks useful. This range is completely filthy, covered in a thick layer of black grime. It's impossible to see through the glass oven door. You open the oven door and see what looks like the charred remains of a turkey. At least I hope that's what it is. There's a large white refrigerator here. And Journal 7!
I'm rich!
That zombie there with $1! Don't fear me, Kiko, I just want to play some children's card games. I don't believe you, zombie, but thank you. August 15th, 1987. Today I was outside enjoying my tea when one of the landscapers bumped into my cup and spilled it on the ground. To my surprise, Baxter ran over and started licking up the puddle immediately. Instead of being mad, I just laughed. Who knew dogs like tea? The rather ordinary cabinets. Nothing in them. I'm going to open the fridge. The refrigerator is filled with cans of dog food and rotting meat. You close the door before the smell reaches your nostrils. Close metal door. A swimming pool. I can go that way. The air in this dusty garage is a bouquet of mildew and motor oil. A single light bulb casts the room in a yellow glow. Okay, I found a car. The door to the car is closed. The garage door is closed. There's a button to the wall you assume for activating the garage door. Nothing happens. Darn it! Baxter is no Boshm, that's true. This is the mechanism that opens and closes the garage door. Upon close inspection, the motor seems to be broken. This roll of duct tape hasn't lost its duct tape. Ooh, yes, duct tape. Take that. The area of this dusty garage is a bouquet of... Okay. Despite your best efforts, nothing happens. A note. Journal entry 8. August 16th, 1987. Baxter has been vomiting to the point of dry heaving all day. He won't eat or drink anything. The kids are very upset and Cheryl won't stop blaming me because she thinks it was my tea that made him sick. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, our personal vet is out of town and all others are closed. So we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. Okay, I see. Ah! We tried to turn the flashlight, nothing happens. You aren't sure if it needs new batteries or the bulb is burnt out. Well, Oil soaked rags, scraps of metal, and broken appliances fill this plastic trash bin. Peeking through the trash, you only find junk and ouch! You've cut yourself with a piece of rusty scrap metal. I'm sure that'll be fine. It will be fine. You take the flashlight. Penetrating oil. Oh. Okay. We'll use the batteries on the flashlight. Excellent, we now have a lit flashlight. We also have this. A large metal box that's turned brown from oxidation sits here. It's covered in rust. It's completely rusted shut. Okay, guy's not here. The smell of chlorine hangs faintly in the cool, wet air, and the sound of crickets drone throughout the night. Apologies for the flashing, can't do much about that. To the moon. The full moon breaks through the clouds to shine its cold, silver light on the still area. The placid surface of the pool's black water reflects the cloudy moonlight in the mirror. What's that? There's a greenish hump floating in the center of the pool, just out of arm's reach. It's too far away. Can I use this on it? The hook would be ideal for grabbing the floating object, but it's not nearly long enough to reach on its... Ah, I need to combine stuff. 4 stone-lined statues modelled with moss and lichen stand like sentinels in front of a dark, foreboding gate of oxidized copper. A lion statue with mouth agape as if waiting to be fed. On the base is inscribed, "On green spring fields the children's play." This one has, "The red-hot sun will warm the day. When yellow leaves begin to fall, the white wind comes to take them all. The tall metal gate looms over you, preventing you from entering the area beyond. The gate is firmly closed." Tracing your fingers along the lion statue, you notice that its mouth is unusually hollow, as if it were to hold something. Okay, we need items for those. In the stillness of the night, small critters can be heard rustling through the overgrown grass of the unkempt land. Oh, he's back! The mass figure suddenly appears in front of you. Uh-oh! Back! With your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind a large bush and cover your mouth. Okay. Calm. Don't get spotted. He's going to be random now, isn't he? Don't mess up. Okay. When you fail, it just keeps getting faster. Side area of the house is comparatively smaller than the backyard and looks like it was once used as a flower garden. You may get a few freebies. Something large and wrapped in cloth is hanging from the balcony above. That's ominous. The cherry tree looks like it hasn't been tended to in a long time. The few fruits growing in it look mealy and rotten. You pick a cherry from the tree and notice it's completely covered in mould. You quickly discard it. The ground here is bare, in contrast to the thick grass that covers the rest of the lawn. Side area of the house. We could probably go in there. We can. The garden hasn't been maintained in a while, and the shrubbery has reverted to a more wild and chaotic state. Plants that once decorated the sunroom have grown to cover almost every interior surface. The aroma of vegetation is overwhelming. There is a large metal container of some sort here, but it's completely covered in vines. An empty porcelain teacup sits on the table. A thin layer of mould lines the inside of it. Well, here's another journal entry. It's journal entry 9. August 17th, 1987. Baxter did not make it through the night. I just finished burying him under the cherry tree, his favourite spot to sleep. Charlie and Becky are beside themselves with sadness. It's the tea. Glass lamp hangs in the metal chain. Many of the pieces are cracked or have fallen off. Through a thick canvas of vines covering the wall, you can see the hints of a sliding glass door. Can't go through. Can't open that either. Through a glass, you can see the garden. Okay. Do I want to go the way that the guy with the cleaver went? Is that wise? True. A large imposing house stands before you almost distantly. You love nothing more than to leave its vicinity. Let's have a look at it. The garage sits to the left of the house. The garage door is closed. The statue of a woman holding a bow above her shoulder appears to be a fountain that is no longer in working order. On the plaque there is an engraving of a two-headed eagle, beneath which is a small hexagonal opening. There seems to be a sort of latch inside the hexagonal opening of this plaque, but you seem unable to manipulate it. Large wooden boards have been nailed across the door, preventing it from being opened on either side. You pull the boards with all your might, but none come loose. Perhaps there's a better way of doing this. Not that I've got. Maybe this? You can't seem to get enough leverage with the hook to pull the boards off with it. Okay. Thanks, Lightning. So an exit there. I'm going to do something silly and I'm going to go this way. You try pulling the iron gate, but as you feared, it doesn't budge. Yeah, I thought not. Okay, you're not here. You're not here. I didn't look at this, I didn't have time. This old bulkhead door is weathered but still steady enough to keep you out. The rusty lawnmower sits half buried in the overgrown grass. A small wooden shed with a single door sits separately from the house. The small dirty windows don't afford a view of the inside. Basic wooden door with a tarnished copper lock. Can't open it. The lawnmower is too heavy to carry around, and any part that might be useful is held firmly on with bolts. Okay. Back this way. He's not here. He's not here either. He's not here. Did I go into this room? That was the garage, wasn't it? That's the garage. Okay. Okay. He's not here. Or here. We have light. We also have the ability to maybe set that thing on fire. Let's go this way. And regret it. He's not here. Oh, can I miss? The oil would be put to better use as a rust solvent. Okay. Was that a person there? I probably imagine I will. Wait for the lightning again. Yeah, there's a thing there. Well, the only way we can go is upstairs. Hey, Grimmeth, how you doing? We're playing a horror game. It's actually spoopy time. Alright, dare I say it, we're gonna have to head up. Your flashlight chases away the darkness, revealing a central archway and 2 wooden doors on the 2nd floor. Okay. I don't like that one. It appears the railing in front of this door has been broken, forcibly, and the door itself has seen better days. There's a closed wooden door on the 2nd floor. You know what? There's also this door. It's an archway on the 2nd floor landing. It's quite dark on the other side. This one. The posters and small, identical beds indicate that this is a bedroom for 2 young children. Oh, I don't like this. A finely crafted music box stands out amongst all other toys in the room. A stuffed bear with its eyes torn out. A large play table doubles as storage. Oh, this is not good. 2 twin beds sit parallel to one another. One has sheets with space themes, while the other has woodland animal embroideries. Okay. Entry 13? October 5th, 1987. Worst fight with my wife in a long time. Yesterday the kids were playing in the yard where the dog was buried. Today they're very sick. Wife blames me, saying I should have taken care of the stuff that was growing under the tree and that it made them sick. I know the tea will help them, so I will make some for them to drink. That there is Bunny Duck, by the way, 71 months and 71 streak. This game is great. It is great. Thank you very much. I didn't ask, by the way, Grimmeth. How has your day been going? I imagine you have either been streaming or are going to be streaming. I have been really enjoying watching you go through Earthquake Masters again. It is a joy. You give all the head pats to the gas giants. When you can find all of them, I hope I can. I'm very concerned. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. A small desk is overflowing with crudely drawn crayon-rendered artwork and school books in various elementary subjects. Once colourful posters depicting various animals and dinosaurs now appear sombre and muted in the darkness. Light switch. Ow! Nothing happens. Once colourful posters depicting various animals and dinosaurs now appear sombre and muted in the dark room. A nondescript lamps on top of the nightstand.
I'm rich.
So there is Grimmeth with $3. Boshm made me do it. Did he really? I don't know if that was actually you, Grimmeth. There is somebody who likes to pretend to be people. Regardless, thank you, if it is you or not. Both the small, indicating identical beds indicate it's a bedroom for 2 young children. A small wooden drawer, a dresser, covered with stickers and crayon markings. Looking through the dresses, you find the odd toy among children's clothing, but nothing that looks like it would be useful. Same thing. Peering inside the dollhouse, you can see what looks like writing on one of the walls, but it's too small to read. The dollhouse is too big to carry around, and there's nothing inside it that seems like it would be useful enough to take. Dirty window boards are wooden boards are nailed across the window, preventing any moonlight from getting in. An ordinary ceiling lamp is turned off. Don't see any way of turning it on. Try to open the music box, but it's held shut by some locking mechanism. There's a small hole beside the box. Give a teddy bear a squeeze just to make sure it's not hiding something. It's not. Inside you only find clothing and toys, none of which are useful. I do not want to go in there. I do not want to go in there. You know what? Okay, but catch up, how do I probably flip the switch up? Probably. They probably just got to yellow clearance. You know, I feel like this small amount of progress that we've made in a terribly spoopy game is good progress. We've made a lot of headway. We have made a lot of headway. And there's a nice introduction to the spoops indeed. More importantly, we got the item. A ghost? Uh-oh. Where's the ghost? Music's like Live a Live and another nice game. And Live a Live is a great game. Live a Live is an awesome game. You have to idle on the outside house view to see him. Oh! Oh, okay. Spooky. What do you mean? This house is so nice and welcoming. I'm gonna see if we can find him. It's a long mana trader. We're just gonna see if we can find the ghost. Of course I had to pick the spoopy game. To be fair, it is October. Okay. Where's the ghost? It is spoopy month. Would he appear in the top? I do not know. Oh, there he is! Ghost! So spoopy! I'm sorry if that was terrifying for you. I do apologize. Oh, it's blending it! That is a giant glass. How was it the bedroom? I mean, why not? Straight asleep on the couch. Maybe the ghost is friendly. Maybe it is. The glass is as big as the... Indeed, the true horror is house ownership. Don't I know it? Don't I know it, Arasorio? Ah, dearie me. But hey, I'm quite enjoying that game, though I do appreciate that it may be a bit spoopy for some people. It may be a little bit spoop. I like how this house is coming together. I also like the absolute silliness, which was defeating God with a talking dog. What is cherry clearance? Ooh, let's find out. Escape the manor? We don't know what cherry clearance is. Gotta get gold to see cherry. Bad dreams. Ooh. Huh. I don't like the bad dreams things. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. I'm sure we will. But you know what time it is, though? It's time for me to really start thinking about what to do for the Friday stuff, because I have no idea. I haven't put any thought into that. I really should be putting some thought into that. I really should. Boshm time. Boshm time was last time. In the last game, that is. Maybe being caught will be the bad dream? That could be. I hope it'll be a video game. It probably will be. This is when I shock you and it is not, in fact, a video game. I could do that. I'm probably not gonna, but I could do that. But you know what time it is, though, folks? It is time for me to thank you all for being here. You are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. Makeup Friday. No! 1 million YouTube subscribers. Yay! And then I will do the makeup tutorials, the eyelash tutorials specifically. It's 100,000 for Terror from the Deep. 100,000 for Terror from the Deep, 1 million for the eyelash tutorials. But you know what time it is, though, folks? That's right. I gotta thank you all for being here. Maybe audio-only painting stream. I don't have the know-how to be able to set one of those up. Also, I really don't want to monetize the one hobby that isn't monetized that I have. If that makes any sense. Because if I turn 40k into content, then everything I do is content. All work and no play makes Kiko a dull Kiko. But I must thank you all for being here. Again, you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing. Need to describe my eyelashes are disarray and I need Kiko's help. Well, to describe what you're doing, I don't think that would be especially intriguing for you all. But there's a couple of things we need to really talk about before we conclude. There is my website, kikoskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule, Return Your Dust On, and also findings where you can buy a book and hope. There's the Discord. There we go. We're back, everybody. We have returned. If it's gonna crash, the end was a good time to do it, indeed. There's also the Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's not been Let's Play stream where I sit behind paywalls, but there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes you typically do not see. Included but not limited to the editing, compression, test teams, test recordings, and everything makes all what I do a reality. At Emmy's times, with the mortgage and bills and food and all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. And I do appreciate all of you. But as a reminder, and I always remind you this because I think it's very important, whether you're pledging to me on Patreon, subbing to me on Twitch, or giving direct donations or anything else, always ensure that you're looking after yourself before you think about me. I don't want you to bankrupt yourself giving me money. Always take care of you. And if you want to give stuff to me, that's great. But don't bankrupt yourself in the process. I want you to be able to afford doing what you do as well. Those of you that do pledge, by the way, no matter how little, how much, not only get a different code name on Discord, but even sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put suggestions forward for the Patreon shortlisted votes. There's also my YouTube channels, Kikoskia and Kikvoltskia. Kikoskia is the 10,000 plus video, 17 and 3/4 year old Let's Play channel. I'm about to say 10,000 again. Did it all the wrong order, that's why. I'm so old! Then, there is Kikvoltskia, the newer VOD focus channel. And if you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed. If you are subbed, why not press that bell for those notifications? There's also the social media accounts. Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, Community tab on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming and when Let's Play videos go live and all kinds of random other stuff. There's also the Throne Wishlist. There you can put money towards things that bring me joy. Right now, there is a small amount of things there. There is a thing for some Void's Men at Arms that are pretty awesome and neat. There's also some stuff for the Cursed Founding Army. I'm just thinking about stuff. It's quite late. You can tell my attention is starting to flag a little. And there's also the thing for my Horus Heresy army. And if you want to support, there's ways to do that there. Finally, there is me thanking all of you. Seriously, you are all amazing. Boshm's good, Boshm's great, Boshm's... Oh no. Thank you ever so much. That's silly. But really, you are just all amazing, fantastic, brilliant and wonderful. The best community I could ever hope for, and you're just so awesomely amazing. You really, really are. And I'm just so humbled that even after all this time, you continue to support me in doing what I do. With your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing all this for many, many years to come. As many years as is possible. So thank you all, folks, ever so much. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, Grimmeth. Thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything that you set out to do. The next stream is tomorrow. That'll be at 2 PM BST. It'll be Animal Crossing New Horizons. Adorableness and sillier as standard, but there's also going to be us sorting out Sasha's garden, because Sasha has moved in. The first of the, in air quotes, cheat iteration of villages where I get to pick whoever I like, before the one where Canberra moves in permanently. Things will be changing on the island when she moves there. We'll only have 5 villagers in every iteration. What a change. It really will be a change. Also, we did this outro long enough for poop. There is poop. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone, for if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. Quite fitting, actually. I'm playing a spoopy game. I'm passing you over to someone who's playing a spoopy game. They'll be much spoopy. Thanks for Tiny Train. Thanks. Later.